What's up, everybody? Check it out. You can see that real good. That's cool. People and get a few things there. So I thought I'd do a little live streaming of us driving to Hays. There's no people in here right now. You can see everything really, really good with it like that. Really good. This is our little town. This is our little town in Kansas. The weather's nice today. It's not windy, which is a small miracle. It's 75 degrees right now. This street here is called Wichita Avenue. The rent over here is still pretty reasonable. I'm not 100% sure. I couldn't quote you any rentals. But when my son was renting over here, I think he was paying around $600 a month.
From $650 to $9.
Houses are, you can still buy a house for under $100,000. There are some really nice houses that are up closer to $200,000. But the point I'm trying to make is that it's affordable to live here. It's not like some of the other states, some of the other towns. Now, when in Hays, everything's a little bit more expensive over there. There's quite a few jobs here in Russell. They have a Purina dog food, I believe is what they make, dog food, and maybe some other animal food. They have a I know it has a gluten plant, but they make all kinds of stuff. Oh, it's an ethanol plant where they take corn and they boil the corn and they make ethanol out of it. But they use that corn for a lot of different stuff. There's still no people. Surprised at how clear that picture is. How good it's how good it is, like going down the highway like that. Like I said, man, I'm gonna. Hey, what's going on? Good morning. Uh-oh, we're in the afternoon already. Good afternoon. We are driving from Russell, Kansas. They left. It was one person. We are driving from Russell, Kansas to Hays, Kansas, y'all. big thing out here is wheat, and the wheat is already turning colors. I believe they have harvest in around August, about the middle of August, I think they start harvesting. So I actually grew up in Kansas, and when I was a kid, I liked to ride my bike around the trucks that were bringing in the wheat. It was just interesting to me. And this old farmer taught me that you could take that wheat and chew on it, and it makes gum. And it sure enough does. If you want to give it a try, wash off the wheat a little bit, because I used to take it right out of the truck. But wash it off a little bit and then chew on it, and it eventually will turn into gum. Did you know that? It really does. It's not the best tasting gum, but it is gum. Traffic out here is pretty easy to deal with. There are a few vehicles behind me. I got one guy on a Harley Davidson. He's getting ready to pass me. Riding a motorcycle ain't too bad. There's not a lot of traffic. The only thing you really got to watch out for out here is deer. For some reason, the deer like to go across the highway when you're driving. A lot of people hit deer out here. If you hit a deer on a motorcycle, you're going to be in trouble for sure. Could use her arm and her hand again. She still has quite a bit of pain. She went back to work almost 2 weeks ago. It'll be 2 weeks on Tuesday. I told her just whatever she does, don't overdo it. Just take it easy. So for those of you that just tuned in, that I'm Robert. This is Guitar Journeys. I'm in the car with my wife. We are headed from Russell, Kansas to Hays, Kansas to go get our groceries, and I thought I'd do a live stream of us driving to Hays. No guitar playing going on right now. Just chilling out a little bit. 82 degrees. Got the AC on. given this land for some reason, and then she sent a bunch of European people over here to live, to farm, but they couldn't farm the land. Everything they tried to grow, it wouldn't grow. And there wasn't enough rain, the edge of Colorado and I went into Utah. It was about 2 o'clock in the morning. And there was no other gas station. I ran out of gas. So I just went to sleep until the sun came up. And then I started walking. I was no way going to walk at night out there in the mountains of Utah. I said, no way, man. Something might eat me. But that morning I walked to the gas station. Well, some guy actually picked me up and gave me a ride. I borrowed a gas can from the gas station. They said, yeah, a lot of people run out of gas out here. Guy was nice enough to give me a ride back to my car. I got enough gas to drive to the gas station. I filled up my car and got out of there. like the main highway that goes through Hayes. It will go all the way from one end to the other.
There's you.
What's that? What are you pointing at? The RVs?
Yeah.
Well, I've told you about it 1,000 times. I'm not gonna buy a Mercedes. To buy a Mercedes and it breaks down, and you're gonna spend a lot of money getting it fixed. All right, gas. Is this that meaning that thing don't have gas or what? Stupid people, quit doing that. That was like that the last time we came here. That pump must be broke or something. All right, y'all. That's the end of the trip.